to yet another Game Time. Tonight, I am joined by not one, but two incredible people. Starting with last week's guest, to my right, I have Asdruval Cifuentes, the Retro Boardgamer, joining us tonight. How are you doing, Asdruval?
Good. I see you've been practicing my name there.
I have been. I told I need to work on my deep R. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. I'll get better, hopefully. And at least this time I remembered the C in Fuentes. It's, I'm not perfect. What can I say? And then, of course, I decided, if we're playing this game, I really need to bring in one of the people who kind of clued me into it way back from Flip the Table, Mr. Flip Florey himself, the Clown Extreme.
Thank you for pronouncing the silent invisible Q in my name as well. That was very nice.
Well, it's great. I mean, if I can turn a P and an H into an F, I can do anything. And then,
amazing talent.
And then, of course, Dan is joining us. Now, you can see from the little scoreboard, we all have our own little player colors, randomly selected. Asdruval, you are actually playing green, but through the magic of a green screen, it came up black.
Darn, I'm black.
So, yeah, there's that. So, we are playing... Dan, I'm going to let you explain it, because I think you might have a better idea of what's going on here.
Well, I don't know about all that, but yes. In the spirit of retro board gaming and a little bit of Saturday Serial here, we're doing a Mad Magazine game today. So this is an inversion of everything that all the expectations that you would have had of a roll and move board game in 1979. We'll be moving counterclockwise around the board. Our goal will be to lose all of our money.
I can do that.
We shall see.
So this is the precursor to Last Will. That's what I'm kind of getting here.
See, everyone always points to that as a classic, and here we go. They should have been saying Mad Magazine all these days.
Maybe I mean, they didn't credit people back then, but maybe Vladimir Suchy himself designed Mad Magazine, the game, and I think I'm stretching. a little bit. All right, Dan, so how is this fun, festive, if not cheap board game played?
Well, all right, so this is going to surprise you, but we're going to roll some dice. You're going to move your pawn that many spaces and do as the space instructs you. Often that will be to draw a card, which will draw and reap the rewards immediately.
Oh, yay.
But of course, since we're trying to lose all our money, that's not what we want.
All right. So I guess we need a start player. Would you like to pick one for us, Mr. Dan? By any means necessary, or is there one predetermined?
Well, I was gonna do us in board order here, but let's mix it up a little bit. I will shuffle up our pawns. I will roll in the board that you guys cannot see, and it is green/black.
/black. There you go.
Asdruval will start us off. Now I'm going to roll the dice for you. Actually, unless you are equipped to roll a pair of D6 yourself, there I will roll for you. Now, the instructions indicate that you have to roll with your left hand, otherwise everyone
of course
gives you $500. So you're gonna have to. Everyone's gonna have to trust me if I'm going to be doing the roll.
Oh no! All right, quick pause. I need to get some dice because I forgot about that.
I'm going to get some dice also.
Do it.
I should have.
I've got dice within easy reach here.
Flip is using the ones that are imbued with the power from Milton Bradley himself.
That is true.
That's so cheating.
No, I don't roll those dice. Those dice are
off the blue guy. All right.
Out of a million board games, I couldn't find D6s. Go figure.
What? I know. I don't buy that for a second.
This is not
only hipsters.
Like Risk.
I had to open
6
a couple
pair right
boxes,
there.
I had to open a couple boxes. Here's some D6s.
All right. So I will be rolling on your behalf. But when Chris and Flip roll, everyone keep an eye on their screens here.
Oh no,
sure
I found D6s.
Oh, okay, success. I stand corrected.
So I guess this is a game where I don't want to play this.
I heartily encourage it.
It's debatable.
So keep an eye on everyone as much as you can on these head and shoulders shots. See if we can tell which hand is rolling.
Outstanding.
Oh, am I taking the first roll?
Yes, please do.
He's
Left
rolling
hand.
with both. How does that count? Half?
He was shaking with both.
I got a 7.
All right. I will note that there are not a convenient 10 spaces to a row in order to trivialize the.
Of course.
I pretty much have to count spaces in order to make this work.
Everybody
So
loves
much
watching you count,
labor.
Dan. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Let's wait for the YouTube comments about that one turn. I moved you 8 instead. Okay, so you have to take a card, which indicates that if you are a boy person, you should win $500. And
I don't want to win $500.
See, when I originally played this game, this was a lot of debate.
What was the debate, Flip?
The debate is if you're a boy person or if you're a boy person. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it depends on how you can look at it.
Are you a Boy George person? Do you like
Well,
Boy George? I mean, maybe.
It pretty much could apply to anybody, really.
I think it could.
in the sense that I'm a games person, someone might be a boy person.
Exactly.
I'm into boys. I am a boy. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing there.
Without
All right, I
inquiring
am
too
up,
deeply, I am going to reward Asdruval that lovely 500 that I'm
I
sure
have
he's excited about.
jotted it down.
And we all started with
$10,500.
$10,000. So,
Yes.
And,
hey,
and
hashtag you're winning.
everyone is no, that's not the case.
No, I'm losing. I am losing.
4th place, as a matter of fact, right there.
First turn, gosh darn it.
So yes, I will manage stacks of money for everyone, but everyone is also independently tracking their own in order to catch me cheating.
So now the player to Asdruval's right goes next. Would that be me, since I am to his right at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, I would say that is correct.
There we go. And hey, just wait a second. I'm going to refer to the rules here. I'm going to be that guy. Okay.
Oh, you're going to open up the box lid.
See, there was
Yeah.
rules back then too, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think the rules were written to make rules lawyers super happy. But you're supposed to move counterclockwise around the outside track. Okay, so yeah, you did move
Which is what
counterclockwise.
I've
Okay.
done. I hope
Yes.
it's not an attempt to correct me.
I know.
So what did you roll, sir?
I was trying to remember which way was counterclockwise. I'm not quite a millennial, but it's been a while.
Anti-clockwise, does that help?
Weird
Oh,
shits.
look who came. Anti-clockwise and Uncle Fester.
All right, I'm going to roll with my left hand.
Can confirm.
I've got a 9.
All right. Go back to start, and then go the total of 3 rolls. And who knows?
Oh, great.
And as you say, by the way, this game does seem designed to try to provoke fights with deliberate ambiguity.
All right, so I just rolled a 5 plus 9, which is 14, and then add 5 more for 19.
Oh, this should be fun.
Man, you're going to make Dan do the high maths. It's a good thing you didn't get past 20. We'd be here all night.
19, you said, was the total, right?
Yes.
All right. I should have tucked before we began $500 under tough luck because
Oh, great.
now it belongs to you, sir.
Oh, that's too bad. Free parking, though, I guess, kind of, sort of.
And
Well-
tough luck is restored.
All right, Dan. I believe it's your throw.
All right. Left hand for an 8 on my red. All right. Place $1,000 under tough luck.
Oh, be glad you didn't go after him, Flip. All right, my left hand appears different on camera for some reason, but I got a whopping 3.
I'm here with him. I can confirm that was a left hand. Oh boy, we did not. All right, must gamble everything you have. Roll dice. Odd, win twice as much. Even, lose everything, but collect $1,500. All right,
Yikes.
sir. This is a big moment in the
be
game.
in the lead, man.
Wow.
Beginning of the game.
Odd
Here
or
we
even?
go.
You want to roll some dice? I'll tell you afterwards what happens.
I got a 6.
All right, those are even. So you lose 100% of your $10,000.
Wow.
So you're winning this right now.
But you get
winning.
back $1,500.
That's awesome.
I'm digging this. So I basically spent $8,500 in one turn.
Yeah.
I
Amazing.
hope you weren't expecting a long segment out of this tonight.
If history's any indication, Dan, we all know that this will probably be the last great moment. So,
It's all
there you go.
downhill.
Okay, left hand. And I got double 4s. Is there a rule about doubles?
No, I hope not.
I thought that there was.
I don't think there is.
But there's always a rule about doubles in these games.
While I try to count to 8, can you tell us, Asdruval, were you able to locate your copy of this game to play?
No, not yet. It is buried under rubble right now.
Aw, rubble. Don't say.
I'm sorry. It's buried under nice cardboard, smelly goodness.
And I don't think Flip could find his copy either, Dan.
I
Wait,
could
what's
not.
What is the rubble scenario here?
Okay, so for those that don't know, I have a separate storage facility for all my board games, and the stacks are literally higher than I am, and I had a cave-in, and everything went in the middle and just flew out everywhere. So,
You know,
I keep
that's
telling
a
myself,
common way. You know, that's a common way hoarders die by having their stuff falling on top of them.
I'm so glad I was not in there. My God.
I thought it was usually crushed under a stack of National Geographic, but you know.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You almost became a statistic.
Hoarders and board game collectors alike.
boy.
I keep on telling myself I got to go in there. I got to go clean up, and that's 2 years.
That will be a daunting cleanup. So you have had the good fortune to find one of our little inner tracks here. So now
Ooh,
I
yes,
need you to roll a
yes.
single die, and we'll
Single
move you
left-handed
along.
die. My lucky die. Oh, I only got a 1.
A 1. All right. One of your $1,000 is counterfeit, so return it to the bank. All right.
What a treat!
Oh.
9,500.
Let me take 1,000 away from
Not
you.
bad, not bad. What if he didn't have a $1,000 bill? Would that?
See,
Oh, that's a good
designed
question.
To cause fights.
I'd say if you didn't have one, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd call that.
All right. Over to you, Flip.
All right, rolling. Left hand. 9.
All right, where were you here? Take a card. All right.
Okay.
The cards from the card deck. So a card
Of course.
indicates
Card.
flip this card up in the air. If it lands with this side face up, you'll lose $1,000. Otherwise, go to tough luck.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
not again.
Dan, you're my official card
get a
flipping
good point
ambassador.
there.
Indeed, I have to do this on your behalf. I hope this is a fair flip, but face up. That's what you wanted, I think. Which is face
think.
up. So lose 1,000.
Yay!
So, Flip, you guys played this on Flip the Table back in the day, and you guys
Did.
Did it win the award that year for you guys?
You know, I can't remember, actually. It's been so long, but it was definitely a lot of fun. We actually had Rich Sommer from Mad Men guest on that show, and it was a blast. And it definitely raised a lot of questions, and you could tell it came from a different era where they were trying to make the rules confusing and argumentative, but a modern day gamer's just like, whatever, you know? It's like... So... It was, it was a lot of fun. It was interesting, and It's definitely a sign of the times, though.
Absolutely. Be sure to check that out. I mean, Flip the Table, you guys are done podcasting, but it's still out in the waves, and I highly recommend you download them because they're still funny. They still hold up.
That's timeless content right there. That is,
absolutely.
And that's what we were shooting for evergreen content, because Mad Magazine, Heartthrob, Tales of the Crystals, Justin Bieber, they never go away.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I think, has anybody tried to make Justin Bieber go away yet? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Vanilla Ice came back, and you did a show about him. So.
With my prayers.
Oh, absolutely.
MySpace says, and you guys are just gonna have to take my word for this, change money with anyone. So I quick did a quick bit of accounting here, and
I don't think you have to do a lot of accounting, Dan. How much money do I have now?
You now have 10,000, Chris. Because
Yay!
And I'm at 1,500.
This game is rigged. Guess who's controlling everything? You notice that? All right. I got a 4.
Take a card. Change money with the person on your right.
Him.
All right, so you guys, I don't think this scheme of paper tracking was going to work. So you guys exchange whatever your totals were.
So yeah.
So Asdruval, what is your total, sir?
My total was 9,500.
It is now 10,000.
Oh, great! I can never get ahead in life.
I said the same thing. Maybe you'll take Dan's stack because he's now low man on the totem pole. And you're up, by the way.
Oh, okay. Left hand, and I got a 9.
Roll a single die, actually, because you are
on the inside track.
On the inside
track.
Excuse me. Okay, left hand here. I got a 3.
1, 2, 3. This is the glasses space. Pay $500 and look at the top card. So let me take $500.
So glasses, that's a little on point, right?
Yeah, that's about how much glasses cost anyway.
All right,
Yeah, right.
So this is a sneak peek for Asdruval only. So everyone else, close your eyes.
Oh my gosh, I can't see. Oh my! I can't even see it.
Well, it was super useful. Okay, we're moving on with the game now. I hope that really helped you a lot.
You win the game. Congratulations. Not.
You have absolutely no control over whether you draw that card or not, so I'm sure that information will be...
Yeah. Very, very valid information.
Mr. Flip.
All right, rolling. 10.
You are flying around this board. 2, 3, 4.
I'm kind of a professional at rolling dice.
You have had a lot of experience, sir.
Whenever you pass this, lose $500, by the way. So taking $500 for passing start. And
I am at 9,000 right now.
If no one is standing, lose $1,000.
Yay!
I'm not standing for this.
And I believe that's the case. I believe no one is currently standing. So
I am currently at $8,000.
I hope that's the case. Yeah, looks good to me. All right, that's over to me now. 6. Where am I? I'm red. Take a card. Well, this is the mystery card that Asdruval was not able to read. Oh boy.
Well, I wasn't able to read.
If one or more of the following letters are in your name, you lose the amount indicated. It's GOAT. So there is an A in bartender and Dan. So I lose 1,000. However, being a goat, you win 500 anyway. So I am now at a grand total of 1,000.
Whoa.
Having lost 1,000 and gained 500.
Boo. Boo.
Oh, Chris, all your hard work, man.
I tell you, right? It was not easy spending all that money. I rolled a 9, Mr. Dan. 9.
And you are blue.
Making you count the monies.
Take a card.
I like cards.
Stand up and boo the person on your left. I actually think you must have seen that coming since I recall that you jumped the gun on that and booed me last turn. Also, lose $1,000.
All right. Well, I'll take that.
All right.
So does that mean I have to boo Indiana up there?
Sure.
There you go.
So one
Asdruval.
dice left-handed.
Yes.
One dice. 6.
Take a card. If you are a girl person, win 500. Now I think it's time for our controversy.
My gosh.
How would you like to answer that?
I'd say yes.
I'm totally a girl person.
I know nothing about Asdruval's.
Yeah. I gain another. So did I gain or?
It's debatable. We can take a vote on it.
I don't know.
I believe it is Mr. Florey's turn.
There is no judgment.
Okay.
Okay.
We're letting you
Here we
answer
go.
the question.
Rolling.
Yeah,
7.
And you are away over here. Place 1,000 under tough luck. It's getting ugly over there.
Stay away from that.
I'm glad to be. Oh no, I'm one of the people's. No, I'm past it. I'm in no danger. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exchange money. Oh dear. With the person on my right, Chris. It's coming back to you.
All
A
right.
grand
Oh, man.
of 2 500 bills.
You get 8,500, sir. I made a dent. Now I'm gonna roll
right.
and see what happens.
I'm going to break out the Castle Grayskull dice tower now, just to even the score here.
Look at
It
that.
it looks a lot like Volcar. Dan, that would be an 8, sir. An 8.
Take a card.
Take a card.
If you were a boy person, lose 1,000.
there is a lot of these cards in there, isn't there?
Apparently, they're exactly enough because I believe we have a winner.
I'm a personage who is a boy, so
Did that clinch the win?
I think it did.
Jeez.
Congratulations.
Wow, to quote my favorite line from Johnny Five and Short Circuit, I'm standing here beside myself. This just doesn't happen.
We've
That's
clearly
awesome.
found your wheelhouse here. This is clearly
You
your
are
game.
so good at this game, Chris. You're so
Amazing. Amazing. The skill involved, the way I was able to snatch victory from the hands of Dan was unparalleled.
And just because you're a boy person, it finally paid off.
It finally, my goodness, I've been waiting forever for that to pay off. But anyway, this was a blast, guys. What do you think? So how long has it been since you all have played this game?
It's been a few years for me.
Okay. And you Asdruval?
Go ahead, Asdruval.
I'm sorry. It's got to be at least 20 years for me since
Really?
I actually laid eyes on this game.
All
It's been
right.
a while.
But it sits in the pile at the bottom of the...
It's got to be at the bottom somewhere. I know that I have it. I know in my heart that I have it.
well,
It's worth breaking out.
you know what? Any game that tries to buck the norm, like getting rid of your money, I like the random elements to it. I think it's kind of a blast for what it is.
Mad Magazine is one of those things that's kind of eternal. Like the comedy has been the same throughout the decades, and this game holds up. It is what it is. It's fun and it's not too dated, I'd say, but it's a cool game. But I have a fun little fact here about kind of related to this game.
Do share.
When we played this on Flip the Table originally, I was doing a bit of research on Mad Magazine itself, and I found out that Mad Magazine had a game printed in one of their issues, which was from September of '83, issue number 241, which I have right here.
Okay.
And I went on eBay and I picked it up. And they describe a board game that they invented called Three-Cornered Pitney. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yeah, very well.
And they describe, there's like 20-something steps on how to construct your own board and play the game. And I'll just read one excerpt from here. It's a three-cornered board, of course. Only 2 to 19 people can play, but not 8. Never 8.
Never 8.
Yes, major accessories needed to play the game can be made from household odds and ends. 6 Wurtlings, which are made from hollowed out golf balls. You need 75 Fox Terrier skulls, a yardstick cut down to 33.5 inches, waffles. The board needs to be paved in asphalt, but it's one of these crazy things that I actually bought the magazine. I was like, man, this would be awesome if I could actually recreate this. But sourcing 75 Fox Terrier skulls.
55 Fox Terriers.
Exactly.
Before they caught on to him. The local authorities had a knock.
But I think in this era of 3D printing, I think, think things could happen. But, one of the people I loved, and it's really funny because he crossed into the tech world, was Dick DeBartolo. Right? He used to be a writer for Mad Magazine and a bunch of other stuff. So Mad Magazine's kind of always keeps popping up again and again and again in my life. So this definitely brings it full circle. So, well, gentlemen, thank you for letting me win. I mean, that was very gracious of you. Dan played his part for sure. I thought that was fabulous. And so let's start over here at the right, ignore Dan, and come back to Flip. So I've been on Flip shows many times now. Actually, very recently, like 1 or 2 weeks ago.
Yes, you were on this week's episode, actually, yeah.
Which, again, Asdruval actually did an episode of Board Game Breakfast. You did the GoBots game. So there's another crossover because that's the game I played, Flip.
That is true.
Okay.
Yes. Chris and I reviewed the GoBots game, which was very GoBots.
GoBots.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to flip a car up and down and up and down.
That's it.
And up and down.
And
long space, short
space.
space. Long space, short space.
And in real life, the GoBots were considered poor man's Transformers because it was 1 or 2 clicks and they were transformed. They were really uninteresting toys at the least.
And ironically enough, Transformers actually just recently bought the GoBots license, and they've made them officially. They have consumed GoBots now, and now they're the toddlers line, I think, is something
there
like that.
There you go. It's the Duplo to the Lego. Okay.
Exactly.
So if somebody wants to hunt down that episode, Flip, where should they look? Where can they find you?
Well, we're on this thing called the internet. I don't know if you kids out there have heard of this, but
it's pretty cool.
You can find you can find us on iTunes, anywhere you pick where fine free podcasts are sold. You can find us, but you can also find me at boardgameserial.com. We have a Facebook page. We're on Twitter and as well as Instagram. I'm trying to Instagram more, and in fact, in honor of this week's episode of GoBots, I've been Instagramming pictures of the Rock Lords, which were, hey kids, you like robots? These ones transform into rocks. How cool is that?
This ain't your daddy's pet rock. Very nice, very nice. And that was a lot of fun. I love being on the full show. Let's go here. It's Flip Florey Super Saturday Board Game Serial. So look forward to.
Fantastic! You got it in one.
It was. It's great. I had a lot of fun being on your live show last year at PAX. We'll see if they approve a second one. We'll see. I don't know.
Yes, we're already planning to go to PAX, and hopefully we'll be better geared up this time. We did have a great time last time, but
it was a blast.
It was a blast.
I am planning to be on PAX this year.
Oh, well.
Oh, nice.
We'll definitely have to hang out and maybe play something else live. I think this would be a lot of fun. Maybe we can play the Inventors or something crazy. So, Asdruval, where can people find you, sir?
Right now, just Twitter and Instagram at Retro Boardgamer, and I can be seen almost every week on Board Game Breakfast on the Dice Tower YouTube channel.
Awesome. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for being on. This was a blast. I love when I can get another person to play along. I think it makes for a hoot. So this was perfect. So
I think this was actually a hoot nanny.
Hoot and nanny. Hoot and nanny. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that very much. Well, thank you both, and thank you at home for watching. We'll see you next time on Game Time.